Have you ever gone through something difficult and genuinely wondered what good could possibly come from it?
It really is the big question.
And we are going to unpack Hebrews chapter 12.
And our main mission today is to answer one specific question. Can pain actually be productive?
So to start us off, we really need to hear the source material itself.
We do. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 11 from the English Standard Version. It reads, "For the moment all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it." This letter was addressed to early Christians who were facing just immense social pressure, persecution,
Right.
deep uncertainty. They were tired, and not just, sleepy. We were talking about that deep soul-level exhaustion where you just want to quit.
I mean, I think a lot of us can relate to that feeling right now. You're just burned out and you are tempted to step back. And the source material actually notes that some of these people were tempted to walk away from their faith entirely just to make life easier.
Right. And in response to that urge to quit, the writer of Hebrews offers a metaphor. He compares life to a race, and not a sprint, but a marathon. It's something that requires endurance. But here is the crucial shift. The writer reframes the hardship they are facing. He suggests looking at it not as rejection, and not even as punishment, but as discipline.
The word used here is kaideia.
In the ancient Greek context, paideia was not about retribution or paying for crimes. It was about child rearing. It meant education, training, the intentional shaping of character.
Wow.
It implies a loving father forming his children, not a judge sentencing a criminal. It reframes the suffering as constructive rather than destructive.
The text uses another word here that felt surprisingly modern, trained,
Yes. The Greek word there is gymnozo.
which is exactly what it sounds like, right? It's
Yep.
where we get gymnasium.
It is. It implies rigorous exercise.
So basically spiritual cardio.
And think about what that actually looks like. You don't go to the gym to look pretty. You go there to tear
Yeah.
muscle fibers. It hurts. You sweat. It's exhausting.
That really helps make sense of the next part of the verse, which is honestly practically brutal. It admits, for the moment, all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant.
But the insight here is that the difficulty isn't random. It is development.
And that leads us to the promise at the end of the verse, the payoff. It says, it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness. But the key word there for me is later.
Oh, that is the hardest part. The fruit comes later. But this kind of growth, peaceful, steady, lasting character, it doesn't happen overnight. It requires looking beyond the immediate pain to the eventual growth, which I think leaves us with a final thought to consider today. Is there something difficult in your life right now that might be shaping you more than you realize?